Early and interwar tanks. T-18, MS-1. Role, light infantry support. The T-18 was the first mass-produced Soviet tank developed in the late 1920s. It was a light infantry support vehicle equipped with a small-caliber gun and machine guns. Although lightly armored and mechanically simple, it gave the Red Army its first practical armored warfare experience and helped establish domestic tank production capabilities. T-24, role, medium tank prototype. The T-24 was an early Soviet medium tank prototype designed to improve mobility and firepower. Production numbers were low, but it allowed Soviet engineers to experiment with suspension systems, turret design, and battlefield coordination concepts. T-26, role, light infantry support. The T-26 was one of the most widely produced tanks of the 1930s. Designed for infantry support, it carried a 45mm gun effective against early armored threats. It was used extensively in pre-World War II conflicts and early stages of the war, though its thin armor later made it vulnerable. BT-2, role, fast cavalry tank. The BT-2 was a fast cavalry tank built for speed and maneuver warfare. Its Christie suspension allowed high mobility across rough terrain, supporting rapid flanking and deep penetration strategies. BT-5, role, fast cavalry tank. The BT-5 improved on earlier fast tank models with stronger armament. It was used in offensive operations where mobility was prioritized over heavy armor protection. BT-37, role, fast cavalry tank. The BT-37 refined the fast tank concept further with improved reliability. While effective in maneuver operations, its light armor proved insufficient against modern anti-tank weapons. T-28, role, medium breakthrough tank. The T-28 was a multi-turret medium tank designed for breakthrough operations. Its multiple guns allowed it to engage infantry and fortified positions simultaneously, though its complexity reduced battlefield efficiency. T-35, role, heavy breakthrough tank. The T-35 was a large 5-turret heavy tank built to dominate defensive lines. Impressive in size and firepower, it struggled with mechanical reliability and battlefield survivability. World War II, light tanks. T-37A, RO, amphibious reconnaissance. The T-37A was an amphibious reconnaissance tank capable of crossing rivers. Its mobility allowed scouting and communication support, though it lacked strong armor protection. T-38, role, amphibious reconnaissance. The T-38 refined amphibious design and was primarily used for reconnaissance. Lightly armed, it served in early defensive operations and river crossing missions. T-40, role, amphibious reconnaissance. The T-40 improved armor and firepower compared to earlier amphibious tanks. It served in reconnaissance and defensive roles during the early stages of World War II. T-50, role, light infantry support. The T-50 was designed as a modern light tank with sloped armor and improved protection. Although technologically advanced, limited production prevented it from becoming widely used. T-60, role, light infantry support/reconnaissance. The T-60 was a wartime emergency tank designed for quick mass production. It provided basic infantry support and reconnaissance capabilities during critical defensive battles. T-70, role, light infantry support. The T-70 improved firepower and armor compared to the T-60. It supported infantry units and participated in early Soviet counteroffensives. T-80, World War II light tank. Role, light infantry support. The T-80 was the final wartime light tank design. It aimed to combine mobility and improved firepower before light tank production was phased out. War II medium tanks. T-34, role, medium tank, all-rounder. The T-34 revolutionized tank design with sloped armor, wide tracks, and balanced firepower. It became the backbone of Soviet armored forces, capable of offensive and defensive operations across varied terrain. T-34-85, role, medium tank/anti-tank support. The T-34-85 introduced a larger turret and more powerful gun. It improved anti-tank effectiveness and crew coordination during late-war offensives. KV-1, role, heavy infantry support/defensive breakthrough. The KV-1 was heavily armored and difficult to destroy early in the war. It was used to hold defensive positions and disrupt enemy advances. KV-2, role, heavy assault/fortification destroyer. The KV-2 carried a large howitzer for attacking fortified positions. Its role focused on bunker destruction and heavy assault operations. KV-85, role, transitional heavy tank. The KV-85 introduced improved firepower to counter heavier enemy tanks. It served as a transitional design before the IS series. IS-1, role, heavy breakthrough tank. The IS-1 marked the beginning of a new generation of Soviet heavy tanks. It emphasized better armor shaping and offensive breakthrough capability. IS-2, role, heavy breakthrough/anti-tank. The IS-2 mounted a powerful 122mm gun capable of destroying heavy armor. It played a major role in late-war offensives and urban combat. IS-3, role, heavy breakthrough/post-war prototype. The IS-3 introduced a distinctive pike nose armor layout for enhanced frontal protection. Its design influenced post-war heavy tank development. IS-4, role, heavy breakthrough tank. The IS-4 focused on increased armor thickness and survivability. It represented the final stage of Soviet wartime heavy tank doctrine. Early Cold War tanks. T-44, role, medium/transitional tank. The T-44 lowered the tank profile and improved weight distribution. It influenced nearly all later Soviet main battle tank designs. T-54, role, main battle tank. The T-54 balanced armor, mobility, and firepower effectively. It became one of the most widely produced tanks in military history. T-55, role, main battle tank. The T-55 added nuclear, biological, and chemical protection systems. It saw extensive global use and remained in service for decades. T-62, role, main battle tank/anti-tank. The T-62 introduced a smooth-bore gun for enhanced armor penetration. It reflected evolving anti-tank warfare requirements. IS-7, role, heavy breakthrough/prototype. The IS-7 featured extreme armor and powerful armament for breakthrough roles. Though never mass-produced, it demonstrated advanced survivability concepts. T-10, role, heavy tank/main line. The T-10 was the last Soviet heavy tank to enter service. It balanced armor and firepower before heavy tanks were replaced by main battle tanks. Late Cold War main battle tanks. T-64, role, main battle tank. The T-64 introduced composite armor and an autoloader system. It reduced crew size while maintaining strong firepower output. T-72, role, main battle tank. The T-72 emphasized durability, simplicity, and mass production. It became one of the most widely exported tanks worldwide. T-80, role, main battle tank/fast attack. The T-80 featured a gas turbine engine for improved acceleration and mobility. It represented advanced Cold War armored maneuver capability. Experimental/prototype tanks. Object 279, role, heavy breakthrough/nuclear survivability. Object 279 featured a 4-track system for enhanced stability and weight distribution. It was designed to survive extreme battlefield conditions, including nuclear shock waves. Object 430, role, prototype/armor testing. Object 430 tested early composite armor and advanced internal layout concepts. It directly influenced future Soviet main battle tank designs. Object 432, role, prototype/automation testing. Object 432 refined automation systems and armor protection. It served as a precursor to advanced Cold War main battle tanks. Object 775, role, experimental missile tank.
Object 775 experimented with missile-based armament instead of a traditional gun. Its unconventional, low-profile design explored new approaches to armored warfare.